So hi YouTube, how are you doing? Um, yeah, I'm just coming back with another video. I know it's been way too long, right? Of course, that would have to happen, right? Hey. Okay, let's try it again. Hey YouTube, it's me again. How you doing? So I just wanted to come with another video. I know it's been a while, as I said before on the last video response video that I did, but I just wanted to come back. Today's my birthday actually. And well, today's my birthday. November 30th is my birthday. But whatever I post, this may not be my birthday. But anyway, today's my birthday, and I just wanted to do an update. It's been a year, so now I've been here a year and 3 months. I've been here a year and 3 months, and just wanted to post about kind of like how I'm feeling, changes or not so much changes, or what's changed or what hasn't. Sorry about that. That was not eloquent at all. And so on. So yeah, it's been over a year, and how do I feel about being in Korea? I mean, a huge part of me wants to go home now. I'm just like, okay, I'm finished. It's been over a year. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to progress. I feel like this is a good place. It's a good stop. It was a good decision to come here. I have a job. I live in a place where I don't pay rent. There's definitely financial advantages. There's career advantages, going out, broadening your horizons, living in another country, learning a new language, a new culture, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like I'm at a standstill. And now that it's my birthday today, I feel like I'm getting old. I feel like I haven't achieved anything yet, I've got to move on. I haven't gotten my second degree yet. I just haven't gone on and done other things. And here, I feel like the only thing I can do here, which may not be true, but this is how I feel like the only thing I can do here is teach English. With this E2 visa, it's pretty much the only thing I can do unless I get married to a Korean, and I get a different type of visa and I'm able to do a few more things. But, I want to go back to school. I'm not going to do that here. Not that it's impossible. I have met people who are doing degrees here. Some of it's in English, some of it's not, but that's not what I plan to do. My plan is not to get my second degree here. Although I have heard that tuition is a lot cheaper here. Anyway, I want to, get a job where I can progress in that job. And this job, an English teacher, I will be an English teacher forever, which isn't a bad thing. I would still continue to get a decent wage where some of my living costs would be low, like utilities and things like that, would be low, and still not having to pay rent, which is just a blessing, believe me. But then what else do you do after that? Do I want to spend the next 5, 10, even 2, years just being a teacher? So even though when I get back, I plan maybe to do teaching for a little while. It's definitely a stop on the journey, not just, oh, I'm teaching and that's just it. So yeah, I'd like to go back to school. I'd like to get a job where I can progress and advance, or not only just be stuck in this one place, just working and making money and saving money, which is excellent, especially in these days and times. But there's got to be more than that, both personally, socially, spiritually, just in every aspect. And I just, other than wanting to move away for those reasons too, as well, for just like personal reasons, just not feeling like I have a lot of like a big, like huge support network. Churches are really hard to find here, good ones to me, in my area, not in Seoul, not in other areas, but just like where I am, I feel like good churches. There are a few English churches, but it's just not the same as home, and I'm just missing home. I'm missing a good service, just a good praise and worship and an awesome word where I can take something back, to help me during the week. And I'm just missing a lot of things, and most of all, and this probably is a lot more related to my Black in Korea video, which I will do a follow up. I will do a follow up to my Black in Korea video. But one of the things, as well as me wanting to progress, blah blah blah, is that I don't feel normal here. I've never been a place where I don't feel normal. Like, I've always been to places where I don't fit in, but and I'm kind of used to that, but I feel abnormal here. I'm the alien. Which is what Weiguk, actually I heard, well, I read somewhere that Weiguk, which is what Koreans call foreigners, actually means alien. Um, and yeah, I've just never felt normal, and I'm just the whole staring and the pointing and the poking and the being the object of most conversations going around you, or people, now it's just like I'm tired. I'm so over it. And even though, as someone pointed out to me, there's an aspect where you're almost idolized as well because you are a foreigner, because you speak English. There's this like idolization of you, this respect for you, where you're valued and you're appreciated and you're respected because of this, English ability. But on the other end of that, and some people come here and they're really happy with that, and that is a good thing. It is good, they say that a prophet's never recognized in his own country, and it's true. Out here, you really are. People are really nice, and they really respect and value. Well, most respect and value what you have to say and the contributions that you make, and just because you can speak English, essentially, and you're from those select countries that Koreans like, America, Australia, or South Africa, or the few select countries. If you're from anywhere else, like I have a lot of African friends, or a few African friends, and sometimes they have issues because they're not from the States, or they can speak English, but they're not from the States and they're not from those select, so they don't have those kind of privileges that I as an American have. So yeah, but yeah, it's one thing to not fit in, but it's a whole other thing to just feel completely alien, to not feel normal, and I don't like feeling like that. I think right now I crave to go somewhere where, I'm not looked at as in any different, which is kind of weird because usually, sometimes you feel like, gosh, you like when I live in Atlanta, so in Atlanta, when I go back home, nobody's not looking at me twice. Who are you? Another black person amidst lots of black people. And I think right now I just crave that. Of course, until I get the itch and I want to go again. But yeah, just feeling very isolated here. Just all week I spend with Koreans, and I don't see foreigners to the weekends. Usually I see foreigners on the weekends, but I work at two schools. I'm the only foreigner. I'm always isolated. The teachers don't always talk to me, and this is just me being real. The teachers don't always talk to me. Sometimes I go and talk to them, but a lot of times they shy away from me. They feel like their English ability is not good enough. They're not gonna try, and so that gets tough. And everything is kind of done around you or done for you. And after a while, it's like, okay, but I'm not a child. If you would let me know, or if you would tell me in advance, and that's another thing. Koreans love procrastinating. You find out everything at the last minute. Everything, almost everything. I had to complain and complain and complain and really tell them that, I do not like this. You need to tell me if if we're taking a picture, or if my classes are canceled, or if there's a trip, or if there's, if there's something going on, if there's testing, or if there's a lesson that I need to be finished with by a certain date. I need to know these things. Like, you need to, let me know, or let me know how I can help you let me know. So, yeah, just not feeling like I'm a part of anything really, and just feeling very isolated here, very very isolated, and yeah, just simply wanting to go back to somewhere where I don't have to feel so different. I'm used to kind of feeling different, but not like this. It's one thing feeling different and feeling lonely, but you're at your house. It's one thing feeling isolated, but you're around English. You're not worried about what people might be saying or doing, or and let me just say that, obviously I could have taken more time to learn Korean. I'm sure that would have helped in a lot of ways. Could have made more initiative, I guess, to meet people, or to, so on. But just from what I have done, yeah, these are the things that, that I struggle with, just feeling isolated, being so far from home, and yeah, just, it's completely different when you have these same feelings. Not nothing like being lonely or feel, because you can be around a lot of people and feel lonely. You can be in your house, in your comfortable environment, and still feel lonely, but it's different. If I'm lonely, I'm at home, I'm at home. At least I have family, who's there to support me, and I feel like at least I'm a part of my family. Here I don't feel like I'm a part of anything, nothing at all. And that bothers me now. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish making my money and saving it, and then I'm gonna be out. though. So yeah, that's just the main thing. Um, Anything else I think I can probably put in my Black in Korea video, which I might have already just talked about that. But yeah. So I'm trying to think what. Oh, you see my braces? I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Braces. I got them done here. In the summertime, they're very expensive. Um, I went to a dentist in Seoul because because that was where I felt comfortable, and she's a really good dentist actually. It's called Tufts Dental. She is currently licensed, and she used to practice in the States, and I don't know if she still does. Maybe sometimes now, but she's still licensed in 3 states in the U.S. Speaks fluent English, of course, with an accent, but she speaks fluent, and she's practiced in the States, practiced in France or something. I don't know. She's got lots of certificates everywhere on her wall. I went there because I could talk to her, and this is my teeth. I was afraid to go to a Korean who may be able to speak some type of, English. Not when I needed to know exactly what was going on. Now, when I'm paying so much money, these things are expensive, and Korean insurance does not cover it. So, yeah, these things. But she was really good. She worked with me. Cause even with my treatment plan, the treatment plan she was gonna give me, what I was gonna pay was a lot of money. I was like, listen, I can't afford that. And she worked with me, brought it down a little bit. Which I thought was really good. What else? She seemed knowledgeable. She was my second dentist I went to. I went to a Korean dentist. And what I mean by a Korean dentist is just someone who I guess kind of studied here and didn't speak as much English, and so on. And he was trying to say, you need this, that. And she was just like, no, you need this, that, do this, that will get better, and she didn't try to overdiagnose me, if that's a word. In what I needed, and not try to, even though fixing the problem, but taking away the good to fix the bad. She said, no, let's wait, just do this and that, and you should be, okay. And so I liked that, and she's good. Recommend her. Her name is Dr. Sun, and she's at Tufts Dental. They're expensive, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, I think that's it. I feel like I'm rambling now, so yeah. Hope you're good, and happy birthday to me. Okay, bye.